What's up guys, Chris here, aka the Clever Guru. So today I was bored and this video is not really scripted. Of course not a lot of my videos are scripted. It's very rare that I bring you a scripted video just because I want to just bring you the unedited me. But I wanted to talk to you about an article I found online discussing Walt Disney World. Walt Disney World is one of the things I like to discuss on this channel. To give you guys pointers, hints, and things to do. But I was interested in this article because the July 11th date in which Disney is supposed to reopen to the public is coming up quick, and it's interesting to see what measures Disney is taking and what measures they're going to be taking in the future due to ideas that they made due to this pandemic. The article talks about the use of magic bands, and for those of you that don't know, magic bands are a very key element in the Walt Disney World experience. They're complimentary when you sign up for a trip. Disney sends you the number of magic bands as to the number of guests that are going on the trip. Starting January 1st, 2021, Disney will no longer be issuing complimentary magic bands to guests coming to Walt Disney World. Now, why is this, you might ask? Well, things that come to my mind, because the article really didn't go into full detail of why this is due to the fact Disney has lost a lot of money due to this pandemic. And ways that businesses like to cut losses is by eliminating complimentary luxuries that may have happened in the past. So I'm thinking maybe this is one of these elements. Now, that's not the full side of the story, as the article does pinpoint that Disney is coming up with ways to utilize something that each and every one of you, or at least majority of you, have on you right now. And that's the cell phone. Disney uses cell phones or the app My Disney Experience in many ways today. They utilize it to create dining reservations, fast pass, see park hours, and give you information about what's going on around Walt Disney World. They want to take those aspects and take the aspects that the Magic Band provided and kind of combine them together. Now, before I get into this, I will let you know that Disney's not eliminating the Magic Band at all. They just simply are not issuing complimentary magic bands to guests anymore starting January 2021. Guests can still purchase magic bands at a discounted rate within the hotel or within the Walt Disney World property as they wish. So, looking at the magic band, one thing that comes to mind is tickets. Magic bands are utilized to get inside the park, along with the Key to the World card. Part of doing or entering into the park, guests will scan their magic band and from there scan their fingerprint. This allows access to the park and thus tells Disney that that ticket is tied to that individual. With the fingerprint scanner and this pandemic, if things continued, cast members are constantly going to find themselves cleaning that fingerprint scanner. And say things don't get all the way clean, well, there's an area in which germs are spread. So ways to eliminate that is by eliminating the fingerprint scanner on that scenario, and in my thought, maybe transitioning it to your cell phone. Cell phones on both Android and iOS both have the capabilities to utilize a fingerprint scanner. So why not scan something like your ticket, which again can be placed on your cell phone, and then from there give the option of scanning your fingerprint on your cell phone itself to register to the Disney system. The other option is the use of facial recognition, which then could be used with your cell phone as well. There are a lot of opportunities to use when it comes to your cell phone, as it already provides you with a lot of technology. Another idea that comes to mind is as guests are approaching the Walt Disney World property, a notification will pop up on your cell phone saying, are you checking into, let's just say, Magic Kingdom? You as a guest would hit yes, and from there, scan either your fingerprint or your facial recognition to grant access to the park. Now you might ask, what about kids? Not all kids have cell phones, not all, especially toddlers. Well, from there, you would take that child's biometrics and connect it to the parent or the guardian. So therefore, they can get in as well. This, of course, is an option. Disney hasn't said for sure that that's how they would utilize the cell phone technology within the My Disney Experience app. Moving on to dining, something that could be beneficial is taking away menus completely, which Disney has done due to the pandemic. Currently, when you go to dine at Disney restaurants, you would scan a QR code on the table, thus opening up the menu for the restaurant. I'm going to take this a step further and say that Disney possibly could allow guests to order and place their order on that app as well, similar to their mobile apps or mobile ordering system that they already have in place. So you as a guest would go into, let's say, Be Our Guest restaurant, which typically is a restaurant in which a waiter comes to you, takes your order, and takes your food. Or just a typical sit-down restaurant, so to speak. Instead of the waiter coming to you and taking your order, your drinks, etc., you can place that order on your device. Thus, if you're a family that wants to have a dining experience at a sit-down restaurant, you can do so while at the same time managing your time at a better rate. Some families go into sit-down restaurants and they're in a hurry. Well, now when they sit down, they can go ahead and place their order, and the first time seeing their waiter or waitress is when that individual is bringing their drinks. Again, this is an option and my thoughts. I don't know for sure if this is what Disney has in mind, but at the end of the day, I think it's an option. When it comes to rides and the ride system, that would be similar to how the ticket system works. You would scan your cell phone, the ride system would ask, possibly, is it you? You would scan your fingerprint or your facial recognition, and therefore grant you access to a fast pass experience. I, for one, enjoy the Magic Band, as some of them, they look cool, they're customizable, and from a kid's aspect, kids love them. They love collecting them, and even some adults love collecting them. I have a stash in my closet. It's not many, but I do save one or two from each Disney trip we go on. Now, I do think it's good to keep the Magic Band system in place. However, I do understand where Disney's coming from a more clean and germ-free atmosphere. Utilizing the cell phone can be a big advantage, and one I'm kind of shocked Disney has not taken full advantage of by now. The cell phone, I know, going to places like sporting events here where I live, offers individuals the ability to go into the event by scanning the ticket. It also gives individuals the ability to place orders and everything of that nature. Disney uses some of those aspects, however, they don't, in my opinion, take full advantage of what a cell phone can do. I did read that they're in the middle of making a new app called the Magic Genie, or the Genie app, in which gives you more, which allows the app to kind of customize your vacation for you if maybe this is your first time. You give it ideas, and then from there it starts building out what it suggests for you to do on your vacation. Again, these are building stages that I think we're going to see in the upcoming year. I do encourage you that if you go to Disney World frequently, to constantly research what new things are happening at the resorts. Disney is constantly changing its way of doing things drastically, especially as they're approaching the reopening stage. And again, I will also stress to do your research on the reopening of Walt Disney World. As with this pandemic growing in the Florida area, there could be a chance that the July 11th opening date may not happen. If it does happen, please look at the guidelines that Disney has put in place in order to ensure that you're properly utilizing social distancing and complying to the Disney rules. This includes wearing a face mask, keeping 6 feet apart, and ensuring that you're constantly washing your hands and using proper germ-free etiquette, taking care of yourself. Again, guys, I want to thank you for joining me today. Again, this is an unedited, unscripted video, much like a lot of my videos are. And I just wanted to sit down and talk to you about what this article is saying. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment below on your thoughts of the Magic Band system and if you want to see Disney do away with it completely. I, for one, want to see it stick around, as I do think there are benefits to utilizing the Magic Band system. However, I do like the idea of being innovative, or more innovative, I should say, with your cell phone. If you enjoyed this video, guys, please hit that like button below, and also please hit that subscribe button to show your support for the channel. I hope you guys have a great 4th of July weekend, and look forward to talking to you next time. Have a great weekend and stay safe, guys. Peace out.